I have been listening to Death Note soundtrack for almost the entire morning right now. The thing is, I hate copyright so much. I can make music a little bit, but usually that consists of like just beats, which is way different from, you know, orchestral or like synth or pop rock, which is kind of like what the Death Note soundtrack was. Why am I talking about Death Note? It's because like yo, I gotta make a style for myself. Maybe I have to make videos about the best horror games. Yo, I gotta hop into Secret of the Mimic. Yeah, it's good to be hopping on the trends, you know, because it gives you a little bit of motion, a lot of motion actually. Everyone is just there and it's your chance. You have the opportunity, just go for it. But it's not gonna work for me because I mean, you probably noticed that like yo, I play smaller games like on Edge, not necessarily popular, but like things that you know, maybe the concept is nice, you know, because guess what, you can make anything entertaining. Yes, you. That's why I feel like YouTube is so dry, because people are like trying to follow the trend, but they don't add anything substantial to the damn. You can make anything. I mean, I'm trying to make everything entertaining. I want to make anything entertaining, bro. This is why I pick random games that I feel like I just enjoy and I can just have my own spin on it. I know my nose is leaking. It's like, yo, YouTube is really like, it's just everyone hopping. I mean, it makes sense because you would want the views, you would want the people to, you know, search up, and then they might coincidentally find you there because you are positioned there. The basis of like gaming YouTube, okay, mostly, let's say a walkthrough. Now walkthroughs mostly when I wanna watch the newest Call of Duty, just because of the graphics. I search up because, you know, I'm a ticket. I want to see the newest, you know, graphics. Let's say with Radbrad. Radbrad is obviously a peak walkthrough. If you want to see a game, just look up his channel and then you get every game. What it is behind that, it is basically you experiencing something, almost the same as playing it yourself. Now, why would you want to watch entertaining creators? Because it feels like, yo, I'm with you. And that's what makes them outstanding. Because people want to see connection. People want to see authenticity. I know that's a word that's been thrown onto like every YouTuber. Yes, that is how you stand up, but it's kind of like a message you've been hearing your entire life. It's the same for me, because I used to look up, you know, how do I stand out on YouTube? Authenticity. Boom. And then obviously the introspection comes to play, and then I don't upload it anymore because I don't feel like myself, right? Because you would want to show yourself, and guess what, because you don't feel like yourself, sometimes more or less it is because you don't feel ready to impress someone. I'm really like trying to figure out like, yo, what makes people so entertaining to watch? You know, it's like, damn, it's something about them, something. There's a lot of techniques, like let's say a real talk, like, yo, I'm right in front of you, but like having the camera like this, I'm mentioning just one example, but like having the camera like this, we're having a conversation, you're not gonna have that in real life. You're gonna be sitting back like, yo, I want to pull up and be like, yo, what are we playing today? Of course, like streaming is different. You guys can tell me like what to do, but the thing is, I am not a streamer because anything can happen. I'm scared like people can just walk in here, they're like, what do I do about this? I don't have a stream deck like to just turn the thing off and or like play some overlay, and you know, maybe I can turn the mic up, turn the camera, although I can't really use my phone camera because it would overheat. It would be nice to have a webcam, but I don't have money, dude. I need to get monetized. I need to get that 1K, I need to get that 4K watch hours, and I need your help, my guy, because it's not about me, it's about you as well. This is why I kind of learned doing less is more. Cuts. I always used to think like I gotta cut every dead space, but the fact of the matter is, if you let things breathe, it becomes so much more natural. You don't see that in a YouTube video. You just see cuts, boop boop, do this, goes to another sentence, and then talks. You know, it gets like subconsciously it gets annoying. Like you get so overstimulated, you don't know what good content really is anymore, because they're just trying to make your mind like take everything in. You don't even get the chance to digest really what they say, or not just digest, but you don't get the chance to say like, maybe this isn't a good video. Let me look. And the thing is, yeah, YouTube has a lot of content. Everybody's trying to do the same thing, but like, are you willing to really sit down and say like, yo, this was a really good video, and I want to spend time with it, and I want to talk, I want to comment down, because I feel like this person is engaging or encouraging me to be not a spectator, not just someone who stands on the sidelines, but encourages me to be a part of what he has. That is exactly what I want to do, and I'm gonna take that one step at a time, because I know the view count now, it's just something to be grateful for, and it's a clear indicator that I have things to work on, and I can start from the bottom now. Sometimes I may have false expectations built towards the viewer, because this is why I kind of dislike, I want to say clickbait, but you know that those type of like thumbnails that are so outrageous. So it's either like I boost the video or I boost the thumbnail. I'm really good at thumbnails though, so that's why I need your help with everything, because it is you and I. All right, we are working together now, because this is a journey that I don't want to let go of. I don't want to stop. Because maybe we can change things, bro. What? How are we gonna do that? We start small, because we don't want false expectations. Okay, but there's something to just work on forward, right? Suggest me any games or just things you wanna see, different scenarios we can put ourselves in. And the fact I love editing, I wanna like create a world in editing myself and build characters. I know I'm kind of like exposing myself, like I want to do that in the future, and of course I want to put this publicly, so you know, one day maybe someone's gonna look back and be like, oh, this is how we did that. Oh, maybe I'm gonna copy that. No. I've been doing gaming for a long time, almost a year now for this channel. Maybe there's things I'm missing out on, so I kind of need you guys out. But yeah, I'll see you then in the next video, my friend. What do I call the community? Maybe I'm gonna just call you guys squad for now. My squad, okay? Not my goons. It would be nice, but like the fact now that TikTok turned the word goon into, okay, I don't think I should be saying that, but yeah. See you then in the next video, my friends. So stay blessed and peace.